Take two. Because my dogs are driving me crazy this morning. Afternoon. Almost afternoon. Okay, anyways. Hi, Flosstube. It's Sarah from I Swear I'm Stitching. Stop yelling. Today is February 15th, and it is Flosstube number 9. Thanks for coming by if you're new. Thanks for coming back if you're not. I hope anyone who celebrated Valentine's Day had a good one. It's real laid back here. I take advantage of any excuse to buy people I love presents. So I got my kids, I always get them something little and a box of chocolates. And my husband, I always get him a big ass Reese's heart, because that's his favorite candy. And then some sort of gift. And yeah, just a reason to give the people I care about presents. I love any reason. Other than that, I don't know if I mentioned that I had an ulcer. It's not uncommon to get one after you have bariatric surgery. I had one. So Friday was my follow-up endoscopy, and it's gone. Yay. So now I'm still probably going to play it safe and drink decaf coffee at home. But when I'm out and about and I want a coffee, I'm going full caffeine now. Because you know what? Staying alive. I gotta have my coffee. Yum. Anyways, so that's it for life updates, really. I'm going to go to a framer after this video and have something framed. I'll show you towards the end. And then I have to meet my kids at the mall because my daughter's best friend is graduating this year. She's graduating a year early. And she's making their group go to prom. So we are going to go to the mall and look for a tux for my daughter because she is her best friend's second date. She's making the whole group of friends are going, but her dates are my daughter and another boy. Oh, kids, whatever. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I hate them all. But yeah, so that's it for life updates. Not a lot happens in a week. So let's dive right into it. I have we'll do fully finished objects. Last night, I just was so frustrated with how my craft stuff was set up. Stuff was just falling down everywhere. So I reorganized, and in the process, I found a couple frames, and I framed a couple things. So I framed my do I not have the information for this? I can't remember who the designer is. Sorry, I don't have it in my current books. Nevermore, I think it's called. I know it's on Picture This Plus 16 count Gothic. Oh, I want you to see me. Do you know me and the Raven? Not sure when that was finished. So I framed that. And then I framed, and my chair is sinking, so excuse me. Oh. I framed Earthly Treasures. This is by Plum Street Samplers. It's on 36 count Edinburgh linen in flax. Oh, it's one of my favorites. I love it so much. Oh, I love that one so much. I loved working on it. I'm so glad I'll have it on my wall. And I just used part of a calendar for the back, to cover the back. So those are my fully finished objects. And then I have a finished object. It is my Christmas boughs. This was Whip Go number 17 for the month, which my goal was to complete it, and I did. And it also counts for Stitch to Winter Olympics day 5 and 7. And it is on 32 count linen. Bestitch Me. That is wrong. That's a wrong page. It is on 36 count linen. Bestitch Me in Tombstone. I love it. I thought they were baubles. And I realized they're probably like pomegranates or some sort of fruit. Oh, I love it. This is fabulous fabric too. Oh gosh. no idea how I'll finish that. The pattern's by Wild Violet Cross Stitch, and it's from Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher 2020 Christmas, I believe. And she has it finished on a branch. It's a little rustic for me, so we'll see. I don't know. Pillow, or like I said, most things become a pillow or they get framed. I'm very boring in my finishing, but it works for me and I like it. So, all right, on to whips. So my first whip is 2007 Santa by Prairie Schooler. It's just on some 18 count Ada that I tea-dyed. This was for Stitch to Winter Olympics Day 6. Oh, it's upside down and backwards. All right, there he is. So I didn't get a lot done. I finished his scarf and started his bag. Kind of in a rush today, so I don't have any pictures on my iPad to show you what things are going to look like when they're done. Sorry. But yeah, when I was stitching him, and I just remembered how much I love to stitch the Santas. And then, oh, told you those dogs are driving me crazy. Did you hear Amber yelp? She's tired of being outside. And then I worked on Roladex Mourning sampler. That was for Stitch Winter Olympics Day 8. And it is on 32 count Belfast linen from Picture This Plus in Storm. Again, this was a day where I just didn't get a lot of stitching done. I got, oh, my needle minder's still on there, from the Black Needle Society. I got a little more of that done. Or was it, no, ignore that. I got more of the main tree trunk done. Just a couple of days, I just wasn't really feeling it stitching. I had other things I was working on. And then I worked on the ABC Dinosaur Cowl by Cloudsfactory. This is on 32 count Lugana and Kiwi by Color and Cotton. This is the February Dinosaurs, and it is Stitch the Winter Olympics Day 9 and 11. I've almost finished this dinosaur. I ran out of room, so I couldn't finish his tail. And then there's like a plant to go there. And then there's another dinosaur I have to stitch there before the end of the month. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna walk away real quick. I have to let my doggies in. Oh, sorry. Come on, hurry up. Making a video. Come on. Come on, lady. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I know I could have just paused and mashed the videos together, but I really suck at editing. The old lady always wants, she hates being outside, but she always wants to go outside, but she only wants to be there for like 3 minutes. Okay. So my next whip was Ghost Stories by Witchy Stitcher. You know what I mean. The Witchy Stitcher. It's on 30 count Belfast linen in Fright Night by Fortnite Fabrics. I love him so much. He is the cutest little thing. This was for Dark 13 Stitching, which is hosted by Emily C. and Cozy Egg. And then it was also Stitch to Winter Olympics Day 10. Stitch to Winter Olympics is hosted by Naptime Stitcher on Instagram. Sorry, I'm just bulldozing through this. Got some more of the black filled in here. It's not a very big pattern, but it's taking me forever because the whole thing's done in overdyed floss. Can you see me thinking? Look at me. Whole thing's done in overdyed floss. So stitching one stitch at a time is very slow for me. I'm a stitch a row, stitch back. So one at a time, it takes me for friggin' ever. Which is why I don't do a lot of big stuff in variegated or overdyed, because it just takes too long. All right, that was my whips for the week. Cross stitch anyways. I don't think I ever did the whole, this is Flosstube, we talked about cross stitch spiel in the beginning. But if you're looking at a video that says Flosstube, I hope that you would know it's going to be about stitching. But I also didn't warn you that if you're new, I also knit and quilt. I haven't done any knitting. I'm working on a vest for my nephew. And I keep messing up on it. It's frustrating. I put it away for a while. He may get it when he's too big to wear it. He's 17. He's already huge, tall-wise, so God knows if he'll ever wear it anyways. Anyways, so those are my stitching whips. And then I got a lot done on my dog quilt for Amber. It's hanging up behind me. I did everything. I attached the binding. Well, I sewed the binding on. I just now have to hand sew it on. So I'll show you that. All right, Amber. Ta-da! Ignore the fact that somewhere in my measuring I messed up and the corners, you're supposed to be like, you know, solid block, and they just get kind of, they're not, but I don't care. It's a dog quilt. And I did like a kind of a wavy instead of the straight line that I normally do because I hate quilting. And this thing frustrated me so much because I got like 6 lines in and it kept breaking. The thread kept breaking and kept breaking. So there's like a lot of really bad joins where I don't know if you can tell, where I had to join the thread back again. I can't find them now, of course. But, what was I saying? Oh. One more picture, then I'll sit down. One more shot. Okay, so there it is. Okay. Ta-da-da. So I just have to hand sew on that binding. So I'm going to take to work and work on it tomorrow. But anyways, so I did like 6 rows and it kept breaking. I was so frustrated. I couldn't figure it out. I checked my bobbin. I changed my bobbin. I checked my tension. I adjusted my tension. I never usually have to do it on my Juki. I changed the top thread so the threads don't match. There's like white and gray on top. I don't really care. Again, dog quilt. And then about 6 lines in, I realized I had my needle in backwards. And I didn't realize that makes such a big difference. Because there was a brand new needle too. I put a brand new needle in before I started quilting it. So I knew that wasn't the problem. So I didn't even think about the needle. And then out of frustration, I was just, you know, doing that thing where you're just like defeated and just staring into space. And I was staring right where my needle is, and I realized it was backwards. So I pulled it out, turned it around, slipped it back in, and the rest of the quilting went great. If this had been for a human, I would have seam ripped all those other quilting lines out and redone them, but since it's for a dog, I don't care. She's gonna have it filthy in no time. So hopefully I'll have that finished. Oh, I will have that finished by next time I see you guys. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to show it because she might be laying on it. But, so yay. And then let's see, what else? I'm looking at my notes. Sorry, I was going so fast I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Plans. Yeah, we'll do plans. Okay. So now that I'm almost done with my dog's quilt, I am going to start my son's quilt. And I have some old quilting magazines, and I went through and I showed him some pictures I thought might interest him, some quilts. And he picked out the little bits. It's only, as written, it's 56 by 56, so I'll have to add blocks to it to make it bigger for him. But yeah, he liked that. He said it was clean. So I'll be sewing that for him. And all the colors, he's just gonna pick out random stuff from my stash. And he didn't want white, because I don't know if you'll notice, I don't use a lot of white. I use a lot of gray. I love gray and I hate white. White gets so dingy and so dirty so quickly. And he's the same way. He didn't want white. So I got this fabric at Just Joann's to be the main fabric. He loves it, so that worked out well. I'm glad he liked it. So it's gonna be that. And then a bunch of colors. So looking forward to starting that for him. And then I was told I have to make the other dog a quilt. I just assumed we should get Amber's when Amber passed away. Amber's like 12. But Daisy's not worth a big fancy quilt. Don't get me wrong, I love her, but she's not called Dick Beagle for nothing. So she'll get just like a scrappy quilt. She's 8, so she's got plenty of time to wait. So there's that. I'm gonna have, oh, every year I try to have something big framed because I can't, it's just, really big things I can't frame. So, but they're expensive. So last year I had 2 Mirabillas framed. So this year I was trying to decide between 2 big projects. And when I was at the dollar store, I just happened to see a frame that was, I just had a feeling was a perfect size for one of these projects. And I got home and it was. It's not really a frame. It's one of those stupid little welcome signs. I'm going to paint it seriously gray with chalk paint. I've never used chalk paint, so I don't know, see how it turns out. But I'm going to paint it that color, and I'm going to hang, frame. I'm going to put on poster board, foam core, foam board. You guys, I'm all mess. This project called The Neighborhood. I finished it back in 2019. It's on a 32 count Belfast linen in shadow. I'm pretty sure if I picture this plus, it's my planets. And yeah, I put Pluto in there. You better friggin' believe it. But see, it'll fit. I was so excited. Put it on some foam core. And then I'm gonna pop it into there because oh my gosh, this is hard to do. I'll just drape it over the top so you guys get a rough idea. So see, it fits in there. So I'm just gonna paint that. I didn't want super dark blacks. I'm hoping the chalk seriously gray will be not too stark. I didn't want super stark black because, well, the fabric's not black. It's like grays. So pretty, I love it. I loved that project. And then I did not get it out of the no bark Daisy drawer. I'm gonna go have my Knightmare framed today before I meet my kiddos at the mall. And this was by the Courtney collection on 36 count Edinburgh and Dapple. I finished it back in early 2020. How big it is. Woo! Nope, Daisy. Trash is here now. Daisy. Hey, Daisy. Dog back to me. So yeah. Daisy. 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 Daisy, hey. Stop, okay? Stop. They come every week. I'm doing a lot of walking away from you guys today. It's gonna be a real shitty video. Sorry. Okay, so that's my future plans. Some framing, Eli's quilt. I still have a few days of Stitch to Winter Olympics left to go. Oh my gosh. Which is, I'm gonna work on the Dinosaurs for most of them, and that witch doesn't kill us. And looks like I get to work on my Shadowlane one day. Woo-woo. I'm excited about that. And for Whipco, I finished Christmas Boughs, and then the other, I finished the other Whipco. Didn't I? Christmas Boughs. Yeah, Winter Cardinal. I finished that. So yeah, I'm all caught up on February's Whipco. So that's good. What else future plans? Oh, you guys. I started watching Pages3Stitches on Flosstube. You should go watch her. She's got quilting videos and Flosstube videos separate. Unlike some of us who just put it all together. She makes 2 separate videos for both. One's called Quilter's Corner, I believe, and then Flosstube. And she was showing off her quilts and her quilt patterns, and she showed these collage quilting patterns. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've got to try it. One is called Deceased, and it's a skeleton holding flowers. Oh shit, I can't remember now. It's really cool. So go check out Pages 3 Stitches. Even if you don't like quilting, you can just skip those videos altogether. I really thoroughly enjoy both, and she's nice to listen to. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, her voice is nice. I can't think of the right word. I enjoy her videos. She just started. She's only got a couple of each. But yeah, collage. I was watching her video and immediately had to pause and look up collage quilting. And then I fell down a rabbit hole and put like 14 patterns on my wish list. So we'll see when that happens. But yeah, I'm excited to give that a try. And then for haul, the only real thing I have is I saw on Allison Glass's Instagram that she was doing February mystery boxes, and they weren't that expensive. So I decided to treat myself because I don't do a lot of boxes for quilting and mystery things for quilting because I have very limited space for quilting stuff. It takes up so much more space than my cross stitch stuff takes up. I have literally a picnic basket that holds my fabric. That is it. That's all I can fit, and it's almost bursting. So I need to make some more projects. Eli's quilt will help weed through some of that stuff, but I just couldn't help myself. I love Allison Glass. Her stuff is so bright and beautiful. Her and Tulip Pink are some of my favorites because even though I don't have a lot of Tulip Pink fabric, the aesthetic and the colors, but I honestly like Allison Glass's stuff better than Tulip Pink. But anyways, okay, so mystery box comes with a whole bunch of stuff in it. So let me get it out and show you. Okay, so this was her February mystery box, and it came with this number 8 pearl cotton in this gray color. Came with stickers. That is going on my sewing machine. And I think the turtle will probably go on my bike helmet. My daughter has claimed that one. And then one of these will go into my planner. And then this cute, super cute patch. I'll figure somewhere to put that. And then these are like little note cards. There's 6, I think it's 6. 6 in these different, oh, I forgot to say, I picked her Art Theory mystery box. Because I love that fabric, and I was so happy to finally get some of it. But, so these are the little blank cards that came with it. There's 3 of each. That one's my favorite. And then came with some gift tags, which are great. I'll save them for next Christmas. Just cute little angels. Angels aren't my favorite thing, but you know, it's a gift tag, so who cares? And then I'll probably give this away eventually because I don't do a lot of actual embroidering, and this isn't really my style of embroidery, but it's Clover Sunshine Embroidery by Nydia Cannell and Allison Glass. Sorry. I mean, it's super cute. I mean, it's just not something I'd ever do. My friend embroiders. I'll see if she wants it. If not, I'll add it to my giveaway pile for a giveaway God knows when I'll eventually do. And then it came with a pin. A little enamel pin. I'll put it with my other stuff over there. Notepad. You can never have enough notepads. Sticky pads. And then some actual greeting cards. Look how pretty that one is. And then it came with 3 patterns I'm very excited about, especially the last one. This one is Matchstick. I would obviously not use white. And this one's Prism. That one's definitely up my alley with that gray. And this one's my favorite, Spectrum. I made her trinket quilt. Oh, I just loved it so much. Her patterns are real easy to follow. And then it came with 3 art prints. One is kind of, I think it'd be great for a baby, so I'm going to save it for someone who eventually has a baby. All my siblings are done having babies, so I don't know who that's going to be, but it's a cute little deer. And then my daughter has claimed this one for herself because she likes how busy it is. Plus, it's got a lot of stuff that is her. She's very artsy. She loves flowers and roses, cupcakes. It's bunnies. It's very her. And then this one is mine. I'm gonna frame it, hang it up. I love it so much. Look at that mermaid. And now on to the bestest part, the fabric. Now it's just, I believe it's a pound of fabric, and it's basically scraps. So some pieces are bigger, some are really small, some are really small that I'm not sure exactly what I'll do with them, but you know what? I think I can figure out a way to use them in like some foundation paper piecing for like little pieces. So like this is just a bundle of I was going through them, those colors. And then this is a bigger selection to show you the colors. Oh, so cool. Look at those colors. Look at the moths. Oh, the colors. Trying to fan them out so you can see them, but I don't do a very good job of that. Oh. And like I said, I hate white, but I'm really glad to have some white and not solid white. I hate solid white. Look at that moth. Oh, these colors, you guys. I love Allison Glass. I mean, just like that moth is like my favorite thing. This one, moth's kind of cut off because it's just a little scrap, but look how cute that moth is. I was really hoping for a moth enamel pen. That's all right. It's a pretty little flower one with a keyhole, I believe. So yeah, that's my haul. I have not got anything Stitchy related. Update on Stitchy Box. Still not here. So that's fun. What else? I did not sign up for the Black Needle Society retreat because I'm too shy. I thought about it and I really wanted to do it, but again, I'm too shy. I have to know people. Like, know people. But my son is turning 18 in March. So for his big 18th birthday, we're taking a road trip to Mount Rushmore. And our route happens to take us through Cincinnati. So on the way back from Mount Rushmore, I'm making them stop at Keepsakes so I can see the, shop that so many people talk about and that does so much fun stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know when exactly that's going to be, but I'm looking forward to it. And then my daughter is going on college tours, and she already looked at Case Western Reserve up in Cleveland, and she wants to go to an open house again. And I believe that's where the Crafty U is in Cleveland. So if I'm correct, I'm gonna hit that place up. Yeah, eventually. I don't know, a lot of stuff going on. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I got a lot of stuff to do. Gotta do some tux shopping, get some stuff framed. A busy, busy night. So you guys have a good one, and I'll see you next week.